In this deeply unsettling footage, a man identified as Gabby is seen wandering a quiet neighborhood just after 2 a.m., hours before a horrifying tragedy would unfold. Captured by a homeowner's doorbell camera, Gabby appears to be casing multiple properties, moving slowly, glancing over his shoulder, and adjusting the lower part of his shirt to conceal what would later be confirmed as a weapon. The footage shows him returning multiple times to the same location, each time more calculated in his behavior. Just 35 minutes later, the peaceful night is shattered by screams and a barrage of gunfire, initially 4 shots, followed by a terrifying sequence of 16 more. By the end, Gabby had taken the lives of 4 individuals, injured 4 others, and ultimately turned the weapon on himself. Authorities later confirmed that Gabby was a previously convicted criminal. This incident leaves behind a community in shock and mourning, and serves as a haunting reminder of how quickly danger can escalate. His criminal activities puts other people's life in danger. He was said to have a criminal record and that in the station, he managed to escape from his cell when he had the chance to. He serves as a cold-blooded criminal who will always want to take his chances when he has an opportunity of escape. In this intense Ring doorbell footage, chaos breaks out on what should have been a quiet night. A group of unidentified men suddenly appear and begin exchanging rapid gunfire with one another, right in front of a residential home. The shootout unfolds violently and without warning, shots fired back and forth as stunned neighbors remain hidden indoors, fearing for their safety. By morning, the full aftermath becomes clear.
Well, Bullet has no name. And I think that they weren't mindful.
Homeowners stepped outside to find bullet holes on their doors and bullet casings scattered across their yards. One woman revealed 4 bullets embedded in the wall of her home, visibly shaken but with nowhere else to go. Another resident pointed out that a bullet had shattered her front window. If her family had been sitting in the living room at the time, the outcome could have been fatal. Despite the wild exchange of gunfire, police reports noted no confirmed injuries, leaving residents both relieved and deeply disturbed.
The kids just, I don't know. I can't do nothing but just pray.
If somebody had been standing at that window.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't have been here today. Mm-hmm.
And it's just nerve-wracking to know that people are out here just easily doing things like that.
Things could have gotten more worse if some had been hit by those bullets. The police made no arrest on the case till date, which leaves everyone speechless and wondering what could have been the issue. In this distressing footage, a man is caught on camera stealthily pushing a motorcycle down a hallway, unaware that a surveillance camera is recording his every move. What he stole wasn't just any bike, it belonged to a single father of 3 children.
Bother nobody. I'm a single father, 3 kids. I do what I have to, and I ain't never do nothing. I don't know the person, don't care to. All I want is my bike.
According to the victim, the motorcycle was his only means of providing for his family, used daily to run deliveries and sustain their livelihood. The theft has left him devastated, as the bike wasn't just transportation, it was his lifeline.
At this point, it doesn't make sense. Everybody works hard for what they have, and nothing should be stolen just because you feel like it's nice and when you could work.
This thief never showed up with the bike never again. Shocking moment, when he came to steal the bike he was on max, so no one could notice his face.
As well as on my exhaust, it's a scratch all over my exhaust because it slid, my bike slid, and it's everything. My bike is everything. Literally, it's my stress reliever. It helps me with a lot. I remember to get away, and just enjoy myself. It really sucks because my bike is.
Now investigators are visible and wants to know if anyone recognized the bike theft. In this gripping Ring doorbell recording, a man returns to his home holding a soda and burger, only to be ambushed at his front door by an armed assailant. Without hesitation, he swiftly pulls out his own firearm and fires back in self-defense. One of the attackers flees behind a car while the other disappears toward the back of the house. This guise came with the intention of robbing him and his home. His ability to own a gun helped him in attacking back, which saved his life. Let's hear what he has to say about his actions.
To come at me and come in the house, but I have a 5-month-old baby and a wife, nanny in the house, and that wasn't going to happen. There was nothing in my house that was worth for, but I was willing to die for my family.
Later, during an interview, the man expressed deep gratitude that his family were home during the attempted robbery. That gave him more reason to defend his home.
And I know where I felt someone run up behind me, put something to my back, and then put it to my back and somebody else running up.
He admitted that had he not acted quickly, the outcome could have been fatal, not just for him, but for his loved ones as well. He mentioned the likes of his 5-month-old baby, his nanny and wife. They were all inside the house at the moment. He said nothing valuable is more in the house than his family, and he couldn't let such actions take place in his home. Viewers, you can send your creepy footage to Creepy Chronicle and subscribe to our channel for more eyes-opening contents. In this intense Ring doorbell footage, a black car is seen driving slowly through a quiet neighborhood just before 2 gunshots ring out into the night. By morning, shaken residents step forward to recount what they witnessed. One bullet shattered a car window, while the other lodged itself into someone's fence.
Shots and also a vehicle coming down the street.
This leaves many to question the shooter's true intentions. The road marks of the drive-by was still on the floor, bold and clear.
Make you think, what's going on in the neighborhood. We don't need that over here. I have to beware. Keep your eyes open. Hope it don't happen no more around there.
The incident happened very fast in a snap of a finger. No one expected such action at the middle of the night. Was it a fight between passengers in the car, or were they aiming at someone in the area? The mystery leaves the neighborhood on edge, unsure of whether it was random violence or a targeted attack.
It almost sounded like an explosion because it was such a rapid fire.
It's a little scary because I have kids, and it's like you don't want the trouble in the neighborhood, but you also want to keep your kids safe.
As the investigation keeps on going, the residents praise for police quick actions and arrest on the case immediately. In this deeply unsettling Ring doorbell capture, a peaceful neighborhood is shattered by a brutal act of violence. A 20-year-old suspect, identified as OMD, believed to be in a relationship with one of the victims, a 17-year-old girl, is accused of launching a deadly attack that left 1 teen dead and 4 others severely injured. The horror unfolded in the quiet of a hometown night, with doorbell cameras capturing haunting audio of screams and gunshots. A nearby neighbor, jolted by the gunfire, rushed out to find the young girl crying out for help.
Help me.
Acting fast, he contacted the police and followed their instructions until authorities arrived. Inside the home, officers discovered the 4 wounded victims, as well as the apprehended suspect lying on the floor.
It was pretty bad. Honestly, I was shaking. I didn't know if should I hold her, should I do this? The officer was very calm.
OMD, who was already known to law enforcement for a prior gun-related offense and failing to comply with police orders, now faces charges of murder and attempted murder.
As soon as he came out, you just see, I'm talking about 5, 6, 10 cars just come out of nowhere. And everybody just ran inside.
He is currently being held without bond, as investigators piece together the chilling motive behind the attack. What could have led him to this? Could it be the act of love or something else?
Thought or ever imagine in your lifetime you would have something like this will ever happen.
OMD old act of criminal activity still lies in him. What could have been the combination of a 17-year-old girl and a 20-year-old boy having an affair together? This is a warning to parents. Always keep your young ones close. In this chilling Ring doorbell footage, a woman enjoying a quiet night smoke outside her home suddenly finds herself caught in the middle of a terrifying shootout.
I went out onto my porch to have a cigarette. I was just sitting there and I heard a car coming towards me and the shot started going. My heart was pounding for a good hour and a half afterward.
At exactly 12:42 a.m., gunfire erupts between 2 moving vehicles speeding through the neighborhood. At first, she assumes the sounds are just fireworks, until the deafening intensity makes it unmistakably clear, these are real bullets. The sounds were so loud that it increases as the cars are getting closer to her home.
The first, I thought it was a firecracker or an M80. And when the second, third, and fourth went off, when I realized it was fire, it was so loud.
Panicking, she bolts inside, screaming for her husband, who's asleep on the bed. She yells for him to come down and lie flat on the floor. The couple huddles in fear, praying no stray bullets pierce their walls.
My husband was asleep on the couch, so as soon as I came running in, I yelled at him to get on the floor. It was just absolutely terrifying. I was praying that no bullets were going to come through the wall. They continued to, as we were laying there, we could hear the fire still going. These bullets are going willy-nilly. Every bullet that they missed with could have went into a house. You know, innocent children are sleeping here. It's just sad. Just have respect for life.
The Ring camera captures it all, from her startled reaction to the chilling sound of rapid gunfire echoing down the street. What should have been a peaceful night turned into a life-threatening ordeal, leaving residents deeply shaken. With incidents like this, many in the neighborhood are now questioning their safety and wondering if the chaos will strike again. In this unsettling Ring doorbell footage, a shocking act of betrayal unfolds as two patrol officers, trusted to protect, are seen doing the exact opposite. Called into a homeowner's residence for official reasons, the male and female officers begin snooping through personal belongings.
You can share my one person for stuff. You don't have to think. No, as long as there's enough money to go around. I think it's a couple.
While searching, they discover a stash of $6,000 hidden inside a shoe. Rather than reporting it, the male officer types a message on his phone and shows it to his partner. Her subtle smile says it all. The next moment, they quietly pocket the money, sealing an unspoken agreement to violate the very oath they swore to uphold. This moment of trust instantly turns into a haunting display of corruption, proving that sometimes, the ones meant to serve can be the ones to fear. As we approach the end of this video, I just wanted to say, if you've enjoyed the thrills and chills, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more hair-raising content.